In a shocking twist, an alleged tweet from Aisha Buhari has surfaced claiming that her real husband, President Muhammadu Buhari, actually died in 2017, and the man who ruled Nigeria afterwards was not the man she married. This video breaks down the viral allegations, explores the mystery surrounding Buhari's rumored death in 2017, and what this could mean for Nigeria's political history. Was Nigeria ruled by an impostor? Was the First Lady silenced for years? Watch to uncover the full truth behind this explosive claim.
Nigerians, are we supposed to cry that Muhammadu Buhari died? I'm of the opinion that this man that died now, he never died. This is a cover up to the real Buhari that died in 2017. Remember, this man was very sick around 2017 and they took him to hospital, which I think this man died then, and they now had to, duplicate him, and they now want to make it look real that Buhari has now died. This man now is, I think, is Jubilee. Buhari, this man now is not Buhari, and this man never died. This one now that we saw, this particular one that we saw now, has finished his assignments and has disappeared. Maybe the drug we didn't give him, the thing don't expire for him body. You feel me? They don't feel use my brain. They just want to make the person that announced that Buhari has died in 2017 a liar. Because there is no way. Just few days ago, Buhari sent Vice President Shetima from Addis Ababa in Ethiopia to go and visit him in an undisclosed hospital. All of a sudden, Buhari has just started going for medical checkup in London. But when he was in office, this particular one now, when he was in office, he has never he hardly even travel for medical checkup. We are not going to use my brain for this internet. Lie.
If Buhari double in Sudan and press him into service as Nigeria's president, what? The representative of the Jubilee family, that is the supposed impostor, having discovered the gigantic swindle, suddenly showed up in Abuja the other day and demanded to be compensated with a power-sharing arrangement at the federal level in perpetuity, plus 50% of Nigeria's oil revenues for 10 years in the first instance. Now, that was on the back page of the Nations of Tuesday, 27th of November. Failing these, they would tell their story to the whole world. It further stated that the Nigerian authorities have entered into frantic negotiations with Jubilee's family to head off what is sure to be the world's dirtiest and worst kept secret, he said. And he concluded by saying that Britain is mediating its end. So far, to my knowledge, no official statement has refuted this claim, which simply implies Nigeria may truly be up for sale. The question is, has Nigeria now suddenly become a population of fools? I believe it's time to come away from our slumber and salvage this nation from slavery. If this evil tide is not dealt with quickly and decisively, Nigeria may be about to be recolonized the second time, and this time by another African country. What a shame and what a misfortune that will be. God forbid.
At this point, we still need to be asking this same question. Like, the way people are suggesting, or the way all this is going on allegedly. Let me allow you to watch something again.
Of a truth is that it will be more preferable if Nigerian government come out and tell us that they want to do so years anniversary for the former president of Nigeria than coming now to tell us that Buhari is dead. The truth remains that this man Buhari died 2017. Allegedly, you get, It was alleged that he died 2017. And if you doubt me, watch this video.
Buhari is dead. Buhari died in London in February 2017. That's right. He died in London in 2017. So why do you still put this charade out that Buhari's coming to London? Buhari's coming for medical treatment. The man died in 2017.
Now, Shebi, we all can see as this UK man they shout and say, Buhari died 2017. Now, another man can carry our own brother, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go put him for prison. He dead there till now. The new government don't come. The person will put him now, they don't come out publicly to say he don't die. Nobody won't do anything about it. Our Nigerian and Southeast leaders, all of them know the truth, what happened as of that time. But nobody go talk him. Reason being that the feet don't collect their own bag. They don't secure the bag, go. Now why they don't go fit talk? So if you see this video, just know, say, our president, Muhammadu Buhari, died 2017. Allegedly, now what thing I will come and can't tell you be that. He died 2017, no be now. Anybody giving you that news is giving you fake information, and you have to take this from me.
Buhari is dead. Buhari died in London in February 2017. That's right. He died in London in 2017. So why do you still put this charade out that Buhari's coming to London? Buhari's coming for medical treatment. The man died in 2017. Yes. And when that comes out, seriously, the UK will look the biggest fools on earth. The death certificate's there. It's all written. There's proof he died in London. He's buried in Saudi Arabia. And yet you keep that quiet as well. How can you keep quiet that a president of a country died 4 years ago and you're still portraying him coming here for hospital treatment? Is that not a farce? It's a total cover-up. A total corrupt...
You see the problem right now, eh? There is a way the government make the people not to trust what they are saying. That is one of the reasons why they will say this thing. People, Nigerian people, like, will start asking questions. That is the level of not trusting them that they make Nigerian people not to have trust on them. Did you see how people are reacting? Did you see how people are suggesting that this is not true? Because right now, it seems like our politicians, the way they do now, it's making people not to trust them. Just look at how people are reacting. Just look at it. Even crying of somebody, people are even asking questions about it. People are not even trusting it. That is the level of which Nigerians no longer have that trust when it comes to the people where we say they up there. That is it. Nigerians are asking questions. Hey, see, if at this level that we've gotten to a level where they go announce one official or one government official pie and people will start asking questions, then the government need to do more for the people to start trusting them. They need to try to get that trust back. They need to work so hard to get the trust of the people back. Because if crying or somebody, Nigerians are asking questions about it, Nigerians are bringing proof here and there, then that means there is a very long way to go. There is a very long way to go. Because I feel like crying or somebody should be the least of which people should ask questions about it. It should be the least. But this is where we are. People are asking questions about it, are talking about it, are asking that we don't believe it, we don't trust the people, we don't do this. This is it, this is what is going on. That is the level in which Nigerians drop that trust that they have for the government. Hey.
I just wake up, they go barbing salon. And someone tells, what. I know here say, when a former grandpa don't work, I say, me, I no care. Say, make I wish I'm rest in peace. I say, peace we are. Me, when I die alive, I die in peace. I go to travel, my heart they beat. I go to sleep, I go to fear me, they not come raid my community, kidnap me. You get me? So I can't say to the later if you wish and be say as he be for me here as I did alive, so make it still be for him for there like that. At least now good wishes now as he the actions where lead me to how they live here, make it be for him like that. You see, when these politicians they in power, they feel like say life they infinitesimal. They believe say life they continuous. They forget say we go pass on. And waiting they go to remember us. Now the thing where we do for here. At the able to say, this person till 2030 something, this person till this. As if now we get tomorrow. As if now we get tomorrow. And the people they say now how many times we go mourn this person? They be say don't work out before. So how many times one mourn? The truth is that now we say if we choose people, we know they look them say okay. Now which person they come as a Nigerian leader? Most of the leaders who they get, they come as say okay, opportunity don't come as a leader. Make I use opportunity better my tribe. So that they come as tribal champion. Others they come say okay, opportunity don't come, make I use and better my religion. Because they come as religious champion. Now until we begin to get that person where go look say okay, I come to become president of Nigeria. Eh? Before when Goodluck Jonathan be president, how many universities built for in land? But he built 9 universities for North. Still, they no like him because no be Muslim, no be from North. The main thing where they divide this country now religion and tribalism. Yet instead make these leaders come, make them find way to neutralize this thing where they divide us so that we no go divide along those lines. They will come, they accentuate and just like what Tinubu they do. Buhari come in accentuate division along religious line and along ethnic line, along regional lines. This one don't come in the divide us along religion and tribal lines. We they forget say as Buhari waka, you self you go waka like that. If you waka, what do you remember you? Oh, you go like say if you waka, they make only people for a region, they celebrate you. A good leader and a leader will say as he waka, so everybody, whether you be Christian, whether you be Muslim, whether you be North, whether you be South, we will miss him. The time when Yaradua waka, you know, say everybody for the country they miss him. When Yaradua waka, everybody miss him. Nobody celebrate. But this one now, if you waka everywhere now, you go see some people they celebrate, some people they pretend say they miss him. Anyway, I just make I drop this one. But maybe people they think, say, as they do. Our Almighty God, Almighty Allah, go call you. But the action where you do, it alive. It big, it good enough for us to miss you. Eh? You want waka, you know waka like 3 years ago, where make you prevent us from this calamity. You can't when you don't finish. Anyway, like I talk as a Christian, where see they fear God. I go just talk say, rest in peace. Make I try repair my own peace. My own dispieces where you cause I go try repair and so I come in peace. So rest in peace, Muhammadu Buhari. Yeah, sorry.
The same thing. So I begin with that theoretical concept. And also in Africa, people say, do not speak ill of the dead. When a man dies, it is assumed that all the sins of the dead are forgiven. However, while I quote that theoretical background, I have written editorials on Hastings Banda of Malawi, Idi Amin of Uganda, in the course of this career. Sani Abacha, where we said it as it is, because we had no other option. But I think in the case of President Muhammadu Buhari, who died yesterday, 1942, 17 December 1942 to 13 July 2025, it can be said that his legacy is of a mixed character. There are those who love him deeply. There are those who hate him as equally as possible. I think his career can be divided into 3 parts as follows. First, his military career. He was one of those young men, 70 of them, who joined the Nigerian Military Training Company in 1962, I think. He was 19 at the time. And then, of course, it was from there that he was part of the team that was sent to Mons Adeshot in England to be trained as officers. And then he returned as a second lieutenant. It was maybe 2021 at that time. And then, he became part of the Nigerian military. Now, key highlights of his career. During the counter coup of 1966, July counter coup, he was one of the officers who took part in that coup, removing Agunyi Nrusi from power. There are some people who will never forgive him for that. Now, when the Civil War began in 1967, he was in the 1st Division under the command of General Muhammad Shua, one of the finest officers ever to come from the northern part of Nigeria. From the 1st Division, he will later play a big role in the 2nd Division of the same military, and he was part of that team, the Civil War heroes who, well, kept Nigeria safe, kept Nigeria as one, as General General Yakubu Gowon will always say. That to go on with one Nigeria, is the mission. Now, of course, after the Civil War, he was one of those officers who benefited greatly. In 1975, right, he was one of those officers who ended the Gowon administration. He was part of that coup too. And of course, he was rewarded. He has served this country as Federal Commissioner of Works. He has also served as Federal Commissioner in terms of petroleum resources. He has been, in the course of his military career, governor in Borno State. He has also, in the course of that career, been GOC in several brigades. So he distinguished himself as a soldier. In 1983, he was again part of the coup that removed the sitting civilian government of President Shehu Shagari. And he was head of state of Nigeria between 1983 and 1985. So in assessing his legacy, you could look at that face. As head of state, many will remember him for war against indiscipline, but they will also remember him for Decree 2, for Decree 4, his repression of the media. They will remember him for the 59 suitcases that nobody has been able to explain till today. They will remember him for many of the other things that happened within that environment with regard to, was it a 2.8 billion, missing petroleum fund that the likes of a public intellectual and academic, Professor Ayodele Awojobi, focused upon at that time. Now, I'll summarize that first phase. The second phase, of course, you could say will be his involvement in politics. He then showed up in politics. He was part of the founding fathers of the AMPP, the All Nigeria People's Congress, the CPC, and then eventually he was part of the coalition, the All Progressives Congress, that branded him as a military ruler turned Democrat. And then, of course, he was Nigerian president between 2015 and 2019, and also 2019 to 2023, leading the APC. Now, that's very fresh in people's memory, and many will also remember him with regard to Twitter ban, with the restriction of the civic space. The third part of his legacy that I think many will remember will have to be, his involvement also in the politics of Nigeria. Well, if we have to talk about General Buhari, we have to be comprehensive. Now, so the third part will be how he transformed from being a soldier to being a civilian leader and a Democrat. And in that regard also, opinion will be mixed, because we have seen the statement by Showore. Showore has nothing to say nicely about him. There will be people like that. But there are also people like Garuba Shehu, who will say nice things. People like John Padden, who wrote the autobiography of Buhari. People like Femi Adesina, who are...
Unfortunately, we were in the same hospital together, but I have been discharged. So when I heard the news of his passing away, I quickly went there to condole with the family and see what can be done in order to get him ready, to get the corpse ready to be taken home.
talk to me about the man, your relationship with him, when you met him, your fond memories of him.
Well, my relationship with General Buhari went back to as far back as 1962. We joined the military. He was my senior. And during the unfortunate civil war, we were fighting in the same sector with him. General Buhari is a gentleman who is very quiet, but exceptionally honest. You can trust Buhari with anything on this earth, and he will not betray you. During his tenure as a military officer, you have seen how he has tried to fight corruption, and also he established war against indiscipline in order to make us Nigerians behave the way the civilized world behaves. He introduced the war against indiscipline, and Nigeria was cleaner and more respectful during that tenure. Unfortunately, we lost those values that he tried to inculcate in Nigerians. When he became the democratic president, again, he tried his best to make sure that he fights corruption. Unfortunately, most of the officers, some of the officers who served with him are found wanting. They didn't do as much as is expected of them. So may he rest in peace. Well, certainly his death has been a big blow to Nigeria. President Tinubu has asked the Vice President to come so that he can escort the body. This shows you the magnitude that has befallen Nigeria. With the passing away of President Buhari, politics in Nigeria will certainly change. I hope for the better.
So, yesterday the news came out that the ex-president of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, has passed on. So first of all, my sincerest condolences to his family and friends and all the people that loved him. Then when the news broke out, I started going from pages to pages, and I noticed a lot of people were gleaning about it. Some were saying, oh, he died a long time ago, that is Jubril. I don't know how stupid and lack of logical sense you have to be to actually believe that rubbish. He trended for so long, and I can't believe people are still thinking it's possible that Nigeria, that cannot produce pencil, can pull off such magnitude of deception and the world will keep quiet. I don't get it, and I don't get where that whole thing is coming from, but it is what it is. The stupid will always stupid it. Okay, now I see people who are laughing. Then on Twitter you see influencers who actually have legitimate reason to feel that way, because that man he was not a good president. In fact, he put us in this mess we are now. I understand all that sentiment, but what is funny, what are you thanking God for? One man down, they will all die. Let me break down Buhari's demise for you. That man is watching Emelo. Do you know what they call watching Emelo? Now let me break down Buhari's life to you. A driver in the military, somehow became the only head of state that was removed by coup and was not killed. The only head of state that was removed by coup and was not killed. That's who Buhari is. Now let that one chill in your head. He's also the only man that has been able to become the ruler or president in the civilian rule, head of state in a military rule. Only him, nobody else has done it. It's just that one Buhari. Watching Emeleze. Good. Now this man, lucky enough, with the whole fracas that went on with his first wife, got married to another beautiful woman from a good family, reproduced again in great number, got a son, and somehow systematically watched all his children get married into a prominent family. Prominent family. In case you do not see it how I'm seeing it, that man has strategically made sure that when he comes back in his next life through one of his children, he will be coming into great lineages. The Indinis, look at all his children. The first daughter, Zaha, Hannah, look at who they married. So when he comes back again, he's not going to come back as that young, innocent Fulani boy from Niger or wherever. He's going to be coming back into great affluence, into generational wealth. The man has sorted himself in this lifetime and sorted himself in the next lifetime. If there is karma that will pay him back for what he did, maybe he might suffer again for all the things he did wrong. But I don't think it's a bad life. He lived to be 83. He was president twice without any kind of effort on himself. All he does is say Baba, and that is it. No kind of effort. He was president twice. He lived very well. The state was paying for his lifestyle for as long as possible. Prudent, we might say. Not a good president. I'm not going to say he's a good president, but mocking his death comes off to me as some kind of stupidity. That man lived a good life. He was sick. He was on stem cell therapy for a long time. He did not die. Small leukemia, they do people, they die. He was maintaining glory, getting fresher. It's because some of you did not see that man. Man, they're as fresh as me. I see. That's how fresh he was. Very, very fresh. If not fresher. He did not suffer. I'm very sure that for him now to die at 83 means that the stem cell therapy had failed, and he might have told them, I am tired, let me go, I have tried my best. That man did not lose. So if they are laughing that he died, pray say, may you say get 83 years. Get 83 years. Then we will know. Good day. Then we will know 88,000 POS. Then we'll know whether you can make fun of him. That's it. Make sure you get 83 years, because 83 years is such a blessing. Not a lot of people will get it. Do 20,000 and give me 4,000. Saving there. So please, my point is, death was designed to keep us all humble. Death is a reminder that whether you're a perfect human being, you are an imperfect human being, we are all going to die. Yes, when the wicked dies, the people rejoice. Feel free to rejoice, but to think his death is some kind of pain. The only people who are extremely hurt by his death will be his children, who will be without a father, his grandchildren, who will be without a grandfather, and his great-grandchildren, who will be without a great-granddaddy, his wife, who will be a widow. Those are the people who will be extremely hurt by his passing, his friends and loved one, and everybody who has worked for him. But trust me, that man had a good run. That man had a good run. Twice the head of state, grandchildren, married into the best families in this country. He had a good run. May God accept his soul, and in his next life, I hope he's a better person. Not because he didn't try, but it was just what it.
All right, thank you very much. Having watched that footage, I believe that you could have one or two things to say in this regard. Then, what if everything you believed about Nigeria's presidency was a lie? In a viral storm that's shaking the internet, a supposed tweet from Aisha Buhari claims that her real husband, former President Muhammadu Buhari, died in 2017, and the man in Aso Rock afterward wasn't him. Could this be the confirmation that Nigerians have waited for years? In this video, you have just delved into the full story, the timelines, the truth behind the body double rumors, and what Aisha allegedly said that's sending shockwaves across the nation. Stay tuned. This could have changed everything.